Very good morning to one and all. Now, today we're discussing the last content. The last content regarding of the polymer chemistry that is known to be that composites materials. And before going to the composite materials, ఒకసారి previous class చిన్న recap ఇస్తాను. ఆ previous class recap చూసిన తర్వాత then we will go through the continuation. In our previous class, we have discussed what is known to be that conduction polymers. Conduction polymers of two classification: intrinsic conduction polymer followed by the extrinsic conduction polymer. When we are discussing about that conduction polymer, and this conduction polymer, the best example what we are saying is polyethylene. Polyethylene is the best example for intrinsic conduction polymer. Now you see what is known to be polyethylene. When you are discussing about the polyethylene which containing double bond system, you see this, which is a conjugated polymer. When this conjugated polymer is treated in the presence of iodine condition and applied electric field condition, then there is a possibility of an intermediate formation. The intermediate what we are saying is polar end, and the polar intermediate, the further excitation gives rise to bipolar end. అంటే ఏం లేదన్న మన జనరల్ గా తీసుకున్న polyethylene is known to be a polymer, and this polymer containing double bonds. Most of the polymer, they are known to be saturated. Polythene saturated, polyvinyl chloride saturated, polystyrene is known to be saturated. But when you are discussing polyethylene is known to be unsaturated. Polyethylene containing conjugate double bond system. When we are treated with that iodine followed by thermal condition, then what will happen? There is a breaking of double bond takes place. Because of the breaking of double bond, then one of the electron that is excited, to the valence band to conduction band. When the electron was excited, then we have an empty space. The empty space, what we are saying as a positive charge. The positive charge formation, I'm saying as a polar end formation. The further, there is another electronic excitation to the second double bond. Second double bond would have break. Then we are getting another intermediate formation that is containing the two positive charges, and those two positive charges indicating that bipolar. So, when you're taking an example like polyethylene can able to form polar intermediate formation and as well as bipolar intermediate formation. They are containing a radical plus positive charge, which containing a radical plus positive charge. They are known to be, they are containing mobility character. When these electrons are excited under the influence of electric field, when these electrons are excited under the influence of electric field, then they are known to be conductor. So conduction polymers, the best example what we are saying as a polyethylene. Polyethylene is exceptional. Why? Because polythene is an insulator, polyvinyl chloride is insulator, polystyrene is known to be insulator. And when we are taking as example, the example I'm taking here is known to be polyethylene is known to be conduction polymer, or it is also known to be that conjugate polymer. Polyethylene conduction polymer antavandi, conduction polymer and as well as conjugate polymer. Now we will see what is the difference between an extrinsic semiconductor when compared with extrinsic polymeric conductors when compared with that intrinsic polymeric conductors. Extrinsic lo మనం ఏం చేయట్లేదండి. In the extrinsic, when we are discussing, we are adding the two types of reagents. Simple గా అంటే ఏంటంటే మనం తీసుకున్న polyethylene కానీ when you are taking polyethylene, for those conduction polymers we are adding some of the impurities, and those impurities of two classification. The first classification I'm saying as a Lewis acid, and the second classification is known to be Lewis base. When you are adding the Lewis acid and as well as the Lewis base, then what will happen? The conduction process further increased. The conduction process which is induced, the conduction process is further increased. The process of addition of an impurity to the polyethylene, the addition of an impurity to that polyaniline is known to be the extrinsic conduction process. Same in the extrinsic conduction process, now we are getting polar end formation and as well as bipolar end formation. Extrinsic conduction process మనకి ఏమొస్తుందన్న polar end formation వస్తుందండి. అదే విధంగా మనకి bipolar end formation కూడా వస్తుంది. I think it's very clear, right? Next. Now see this. Polyaniline, yesterday నేను చెప్పానండి. Polyaniline is known to be that, day before class లో నేను చెప్తాను. Polyaniline is known to be that which containing a double bond conjugate system. A polymer which containing double bond is known to be a conductor. Simple. And it containing a lone pair of electrons. and these lone pair electrons are free, right? So now these two types of electrons, the first category of electron is known to be pi electron. The second category of electrons is known to be non-bonding electron. When we are applying applied electric field, then what happen? What will happen? And those electrons are excited. The electrons are excited from the valence band to conduction band. According to the band theory, if any electron is excited from the valence band to conduction band, it is known to be conductor. There is no electronic excitation, and it is known to be the insulator. If there is a possibility of electronic excitation, and it is known to be the conductor. If there is no electronic excitation, and it is known to be the insulator. So till that we have discussed in the previous classes. ఇంతవరకు మన ప్రీవియస్ క్లాస్ లో నేర్చుకున్నాను. ఓకే, పాలిఎస్టరీన్ జాగ్రత్తగా విందామండి. పాలిఎస్టరీన్ ఈజ్ ఏ కండక్షన్ పాలిమర్ and polyacetylene is a conduction polymer and polyaniline is a conduction polymer. I'm repeating. Polyaniline is a conduction polymer and the polyacetylene is also known to be the conduction polymer. So next. Now we are discussing the today's content, the today's topic that is known to be that composite materials. I will tell you what is known to be that composite materials. When we are discussing about composite materials, the composite materials, when we are discussing, they're having the high physical state, they're having more than one distinct phases. I will tell you what is known to be the distinct phases. Generally, polythene there is one phase, polythene, which containing only ethylene gives rise to polythene, one phase. Polyvinyl chloride is one phase. Bakelite is known to be one phase. But when we are taking the composites, and these composites which containing more than one phases, let me ask you one question. Just example, we are taking as a helmet. Now we are taking helmet as an example. Just you are taking helmet as an example, and the helmet is a combination of a plastic and a fiber. The point with which one? Helmet is a combination of plastic and as well as a fiber. So, which containing the two distinct phases. The first phase, what we are saying is a plastic material. The second phase, what we are saying is known to be that a fiber material. A fiber is combined with the plastic. Now, an ordinary plastic is converted to give a super plastic. I'm repeating, a super plastic is a thing but which containing very high mechanical strength. High mechanical strength composite plastics. High mechanical strength composite plastics such as high specific strength, higher is the stiffness, the lower is the specific gravity, then the lower is the thermal expansion property, the lower is the electrical conductivity, and low cost of fabrication, then excellent corrosion resistant property, and these materials, when you're discussing, they are known to be fiber reinforced plastics. What is known to be a fiber reinforced plastics? When you're discussing about fiber reinforced plastics, the fiber reinforced plastics which containing high specific strength, which containing the higher is the stiffness, which containing the lower specific gravity, which containing excellent thermal expansion, which containing then lower electrical conductivity, which containing the low cost of fabrication, which containing excellent corrosion resistant property, which containing toughness character, higher is that impact and resistant, high thermal shock resistant. So when we are compared with that a plastic with the helmet, a plastic pipe with the helmet containing the very high physical properties, the very high chemical property when compared with the plastic. Why? Because plastic is a single phase molecules, whereas the helmet is a multi-phase. Just we will see the examples here. And these composite materials, when you're discussing, the combination of a polymer, the combination of a plastic with the fiber is known to be a reinforced plastic. The combination of a polymer with the fiber is known to be the reinforced plastic. And those reinforced materials, those fibers are known to be reinforcing materials. And these fibers of three classifications. The first classification, carbon fiber reinforced plastic. The second classification, glass fiber reinforced plastic. And the third classification, aromatic amide reinforced plastic. Right. Now we are discussing about the reinforcing materials. Just we are discussing about that, the reinforcing materials. And those reinforcing materials, they are known to be fillers. The reinforcing materials, they are known to be filler, and those fillers are added to the polymer, added to the plastic. Then what will happen? Because of the distinct phases. First phase in polymer. First phase polymer. Second phase is fiber. మీరు ఎప్పుడైతే పాలిమర్ కి ఫైబర్ యాడ్ చేస్తున్నారో, పాలిమర్ ఫైబర్ రెండు కలిపి మీకు ఎలా ఫామ్ అవుతున్నాయి? Now it can able to form a mixture. and that mixture which containing distinct phases. The word distinct is nothing but which containing two phases, right? Now the two phase containing a plastic material, a two phase containing a polymeric material, which is containing as a filler. What is known to be filler? And that filler is known to be fiber. మీరు ఎప్పుడైతే ఈ ఫైబరైజ్డ్ మెటీరియల్స్ ని పాలిమర్స్ యాడ్ చేస్తున్నారో, resultant mixture containing excellent mechanical strength, the resultant material containing excellent physical property and excellent chemical property. Now we will see this. And how they are prepared when applying the molding process. Simple nana. Carbon fiber reinforced plastics, glass fiber reinforced plastics, aromatic amide reinforced plastics. Different categories of fibers మనం చేస్తున్నామంటే జాగ్రత్తగా విన్నాం. Just you're adding the different categories of fibers. When those different categories of fibers are added to the plastic, then they can be molded. మనకు అందరికీ తెలిసింది molding characters, right? There are the different classification of the molding process. By applying the different classification of the molding process, the first metal match die molding, number 2 is known to be that injection molding. By applying metal match die molding, by applying injection molding process, by applying the high pressure followed by the higher temperature condition, high temperature followed by that higher pressure condition. When you are applying the high temperature followed by the high pressure condition, then what happens? Simple. Plastic plus fiber. చూడండి, ప్లాస్టిక్ ప్లస్ ఫైబర్ మిక్చర్ మీరు ఏం చేస్తున్నారు? మౌల్డ్ చేస్తున్నారా? మౌల్డ్ చేస్తున్నారండి. It can be molded into a plastic article, which can be molded into a helmet, which can be molded into a bulletproof glass, which can be molded into a bulletproof vest. Now they are converting into the different articles, the different definite shape of the article. The process what we are saying as a fabrication. I'm repeating. The process is known to be that fabrication. By the fabrication method, now the reinforced materials are converting into different shape of articles. Okay, next. Now we'll see the application here. They are used in that electrical and electronic industries. They are used in the making of exhaust fans. They are used in the computer tapes. They are used in the preparation of insulators. They are used in the switchgear parts. They are also used in that automobile for making of door handlings. Now they are also used in the battery cases. They are also used in that engine cooling fans, and they are also used in the elements of aircraft, space vehicles, and as well as military goods. వీటన్నిటిలో కూడా మనం వాడేది ఏంటండి? కాంపోజిట్ మెటీరియల్స్ వాడుతున్నారు. Now let me see what is the exact composite materials. Exact composite materials మనం చూద్దాం. And these composites, they are known to be three classifications. The first classification is CFRP. The second classification is GFRP. Right? Aromatic amide FRP మనకి సిలబస్ లో ఇవ్వలేదు నాన్న, ఈ రెండు ఇచ్చాడు, ఈ రెండు చూడండి. Now the first classification, what I'm saying as a CFRP. What is known to be CFRP? In the CFRP, just you are adding carbon fibers. In the carbon fiber reinforced plastic, the combination of polymeric mixture with that carbon fiber. Polymer మీద ఏం తయారు చేస్తున్నారండి? కార్బన్ ఫైబర్ తయారు చేస్తున్నారు. ఇంతకీ కార్బన్ ఫైబర్ అంటే ఏంటి? సింపుల్ అండి. పాలిథీన్ ఇస్ అ పాలిమర్, polyvinyl chloride is a polymer, bakelite is a polymer, dermo or thermoset polymers, polycarbonate is known to be polymer, polysulfones is also known to be the polymer. To the thermoset plastics, to the thermoset plastic, just I would like to add a fiber. In just a carbon fiber add చేస్తాం. ఇంతకీ కార్బన్ ఫైబర్ అంటే ఏంటో చూద్దాం. కార్బన్ ఫైబర్ కి బెస్ట్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఏంటంటే జూట్. మీ తనకి జూట్ తెలుసు కదా, రైట్? జూట్ అంటే ఏంటి? జనరల్ గా మనకి ఈ కొబ్బరి పీచు అంటారు చూస్తారా, దాన్ని జూట్ అని చెప్తాడండి. ఈ జూట్ ని ఏం చేస్తాడంటే, ఈ కార్బన్ పౌడర్ ని, కార్బన్ జూట్ ని వాడు ఏం చేస్తాడంటే ఫైబరైజ్డ్ మెటీరియల్స్ ని పౌడర్ కింద కన్వర్ట్ చేసి మనకి ప్లాస్టిక్ యాడ్ చేస్తాడండి. ఎలా యాడ్ చేస్తాడండి? 1:1 రేషియోలో యాడ్ చేస్తాడు. అంటే మీరు ఒక 10 kgs ప్లాస్టిక్ తీసుకుంటే 10 kgs ఫైబర్ యాడ్ చేస్తాడు. జస్ట్ యూర్ అప్లయింగ్ టెంపరేచర్ ఫాలోడ్ బై ద ప్రెషర్. సింపుల్. అండ్ ఈక్వల్ ప్రపోర్షన్ ఆర్ ద స్టాయికోమెట్రిక్ రేషియో. నేను మళ్ళీ చెప్తున్నాను, ఈక్వల్ ప్రపోర్షన్ లో కానీ స్టాయికోమెట్రిక్ రేషియోలో కానీ మనం ఏం చేస్తున్నామంటే, జస్ట్ యూఆర్ టేకింగ్ ఎ ప్లాస్టిక్ అండ్ ద ప్లాస్టిక్ విచ్ ఈస్ కంబైన్డ్ విత్ దట్ కార్బన్ ఫైబర్. When the plastic is combined with that carbon fiber, then we are getting a mixture. And the mixture, what we are saying as a polymeric mixture, carbon fiber reinforced mixture. Then mani cheptanandi, carbon fiber reinforced mixture. Carbon fibers మీరు యాడ్ చేస్తున్నారన్న, which containing reinforced character, then it is combined with the plastic. So it is known to be that carbon fiber reinforced plastics. when they are added to the thermoplastics, like a suitable thermoplastics, that is nothing but a polycarbonate, that is nothing but a polysulfonate, that is nothing but a polyester, or any thermoset plastics like phenolic resins, when they are added to thermo or thermoset plastic, when it is added to thermo or thermoset plastic, then what happens? Then the resultant mixture, initially the mixture was taken into stoichiometric ratio. Initially, the mixture ni stoichiometric ratio lo తీసుకోండి. Stoichiometric ratio లో తీసుకొని యాడ్ చేయండి అన్న. యాడ్ చేసిన తర్వాత దాన్ని మౌల్డింగ్ మెషిన్ లో మీరు కన్వర్ట్ చేయండి. Now it is taken into the molding machine. Then it is converting into different types of particles. When you are converting into the different types of particles, then what will happen? The resultant carbon fiber reinforced material. The resultant carbon fiber reinforced materials which containing high stiffness, high mechanical strength, and high mechanical property and low thermal expansion property. Now they are having an excellent physical properties. And in Talama discuss carbon fiber reinforced plastic or the glass fiber reinforced plastic or aromatic amide reinforced plastic. When we are discussing about composite materials, composites and fiber reinforced materials and then when you are explaining about the fiber reinforced materials, the fiber reinforced materials having excellent stiffness, excellent mechanical strength, excellent mechanical property, excellent thermal expansion property. Now we are discussing about low thermal expansion, very high mechanical strength, very high stiffness, good mechanical strength, very good chemical and as well as the physical property. And all these properties only identified in the composite materials when compared with the plastic. జనరల్గా మీరు ప్లాస్టిక్ ని కాంపోజిట్స్ ని కంపేర్ చేయండి అన్న. బెస్ట్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్, ఒక పాలిథిన్ పైప్ తీసుకోండి, హెల్మెట్ తీసుకోండి, కంటిన్యూస్ గా ఫోర్స్ అప్లై చేయండి. When you are explaining about fracture energy, the fracture energy is maximum for carbon fiber reinforced materials. The fracture energy is maximum for fiber reinforced materials. Let me tell you, fiber reinforced materials when you are discussing, they are the combination of a multi-mixture. They are the combination of multi-phase materials. Now see this, where we are using the CFRP. Nana. The CFRP is used in that structural constructions. They are used in that the parts of space vehicle, satellite parts, and they're also used in that the sports equipments. Now it is about the first classification. Now we will see the second classification. Let me tell you what is known to be that a glass fiber reinforced plastic. Now it is a combination of a polymeric mixture with a glass fibers. In Malichipka, polymeric mixture with the glass fibers. What is known to be the glass fiber? And the glass fiber, when you are discussing, it is a combination of folic acid. It is a combination of folic acid. It is a combination of SiO2. It is a combination of Al2O3. Glass fibers mention three combinations. First one is known to be folic acid. Number 2 is known to be SiO2. Number 3 is known to be Al2O3. Now, when this glass mixture, right, the glass fibers, they are in the strand-like molecule, right? They were added to the plastic. Then what will happen? They are added to the plastics like polyester, vinyl derivative, and polyamides. Especially plastic scratches suddenly. When they were added to the polyester, vinyl derivative, polyamine, and epoxy resins, then what will happen? The plastics of thermoplastics or thermoset plastics of this classification is combined with the glass fiber. It's combined with the glass fiber. Resultant, we are getting a mixture. And the mixture, what we are saying is glass fiber reinforced mixture. The mixture, what we are saying is a glass fiber reinforced mixture, which containing very high tensile strength, which containing excellent chemical resistance, and which containing excellent corrosion resistance. Now, where we are using glass fibers? The glass fibers are used in automotive parts. They're also used in the storage tanks. They are used in the making of industrial floorings. They are used in the plastic pipes. They are used in making of transport vehicles. Now, they are also used in the bulletproof glasses. The point they are also used in the bulletproof glasses. Let me tell you what is known as bulletproof glasses. The glass which containing very high composite material, right? Then temper glass, and those temper glasses, right, which containing high mechanical strength, they are also made up of a polycarbonate plus fiberized materials. Now next classification I'm saying is aromatic amide plastic. Let me tell you what is known to be aromatic amide plastic. When we are discussing about aromatic amide plastic, ఇక్కడ నేను మెన్షన్ చేయలేదండి. నెక్స్ట్ మనకి యాక్చువల్ సిలబస్ ఇంతవరకు ఇచ్చాడు. ఒకసారి నేను రిఫరెన్స్ మీకు ఇస్తాను, అది మీరు చూసుకుంటారు కానీ. I will tell you what is known to be that aromatic amide plastic. Aromatic amide same అండి, the combination of polymeric mixture, polymeric matrix or a polymeric mixture with aromatic amides. What is known to be aromatic amide fiber? Amide fibers అనేవి Calver nomads అంటారు. Now they are used in that bullet proof vest. నేను మళ్ళీ చెప్తాను. టవర్ క్లాసిఫికేషన్ ఏంటండి, aromatic amide plastic. దీంట్లో ఏంటంటే you are taking a plastic, okay, the plastic like polycarbonate, the plastic like polyresins, the plastic like thermoset plastic, the plastic like thermoplastic. Thermoset plastic की aromatic amide fibers add చేద్దాం. Then when we are adding the aromatic amide fiber, then what will happen? The aromatic amide fiber is combined with the plastic, gives rise to aromatic amide plastic. They are used as bullet proof vest. నేను మళ్ళీ చెప్తాను, జాగ్రత్తగా వినండి. Bullet proof vest. Vest is made up of nylon materials. The vest is made up of cotton materials. The vest is also known to be cloths వాడుతున్నాం చూస్తారా, వెస్ట్ అన్న క్లాత్ అన్న ఒకటే. Now the cloths are made up of a fiberized materials, and those fiberized materials are combined with the aromatic amide. The polymer is combined with aromatic amide, resultant gives rise to that aromatic amide plastic, which containing excellent bullet penetration resistant property. Well checked. Which containing excellent bullet penetration resistant property. So we are discussing about composites and simple. Just we are discussing about composites. Highlights student, composites containing two or more distinct phases. Then composite containing excellent physical, chemical, mechanical property. Composites, they can easily fabricated. Now, and the composites can be used in the industrial purpose and as well as domestic purpose. Next. And these composites, when you're discussing, which is a combination of plastic plus fiber, and those fibers of three classification. The first one is a carbon fiber, number two is known to be glass fiber, and number three is known to be aromatic amide fiber. Next. And the fiberized materials are molded into two main classifications. They are molded into with the help of the molding machine. The first category of molding machine I'm saying is a metal match die molding machine. Number two is known to be injection molding. By applying temperature condition, by applying pressure condition, the mixture of fiberized materials can be converted into an article. The mixture can be converted into an article. Next. When you're saying about the properties, they're having excellent properties, excellent physical property, excellent chemical property, and excellent mechanical properties. Next. They are known to be the three main classifications. And just to put them on discuss this. The first classification, carbon fiber reinforced plastic. To the thermo or thermoset plastic, we are adding carbon fibers. The resultant what we are saying the CFRP, carbon fiber reinforced plastics. Number two, we are taking GFRP, glass fiber reinforced plastics. Glass fiber reinforced plastics are added. They were added. The fibers are added.